Hello Pisces, and welcome to the weekly love reading for couples from the 13th to the 19th of February. Now Pisces, I have already pre-shuffled your cards. I'm ready to go. Before we get into the tarot, I just wanted to give you a brief astrological update. We do have a full moon in the sign of Virgo on the 19th or the 20th, depending on where you are located in the world. Now, this full moon is in 1 degree at Virgo, so it's going to be pretty intense. Anything that comes at 0 degrees or 1 degree always holds quite potent energy. If you want to know what it means for you, go have a look at your natal chart and where you have Virgo in your chart. You can get free charts online. But it's going to have an effect, okay? So if you're feeling the pull at the moment, then just know that that full moon's going to be part of that reason. And if you're feeling a little bit tired, it's because it's asking you to release and let go. For you, I feel like it's in the end, it's an area of perfectionism when it comes to your work. And you need to kind of release that because, you know, no one's perfect, Pisces. We all go through peaks and troughs and you can only do what you can do, right? Now, I'll get straight into the reading because there's a lot here. At the bottom of the deck, you have the 5 of Pentacles as you come into this. So again, I think last time we talked about manifesting wealth for you guys as couples, and it's coming up again that money's still a little bit tight. What's really cool is that emotionally, I feel like for a lot of you, you are on the same page. You have the 10 of Cups and the Tower as it comes to Valentine's Day. So for me, this just speaks about emotional abundance, fulfillment, but coupled with the Tower, it could speak about something sudden that comes out that shocks you, okay? 10 of Cups also represents any kind of emotional connection we have. It's not just romantic in nature. It can represent our family, our friends. Maybe perhaps someone in your friendship circle has confided in you and told you something quite personal, or maybe it's something to do with your family, something that's shocking, okay, when it comes shocking and emotional in nature. Now, at the base of that, you have the 7 of Cups. So for me, this speaks about daydreams, illusions, kind of really not knowing where you're going, having a rough idea, but not knowing the exact path. And if it's not someone sharing something emotional or a sudden change from, you know, someone in your circle, then it could be from your partner. Maybe your partner tells you that they're feeling a little bit stuck and they're not sure where to go. Because you have 2 8s side by side, Pisces, in this reading. You have the 8 of Major Arcana of the Strength card of Leo, and you also have the 8 of Swords, so a feeling of being trapped. So I feel like as you get to this full moon in Virgo, maybe your partner has something to tell you that kind of takes you off guard for some of you, and then you're kind of like, oh crap, what do we do from here? I still feel it's like you're trying to build on your wealth and create wealth because you have, as you're going into like the next week, the Monday starting, the Princess of Pentacles coupled with the 7 of Pentacles, okay? So the Page of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles. This speaks about news about money, something that you're patiently waiting on, okay? Maybe you're patiently waiting on to hear if you got approval for a loan. Maybe you're patiently waiting to hear about something your partner's doing for work. It's something to do about money and something tangible. And you could be feeling quite trapped about the decision. For some of you, it could be to do with your partner getting a job offer or something that I feel like is quite distant or takes them away. You feel trapped because you can't have a say in it, right? And your partner is quite supportive to you. I feel like they're your strength. They give you a lot of strength. Now, the energy as you're going into the next week, right, once we get past this full moon, is the 9 of Wands coupled with the Queen of Cups. So this could be representing you, Pisces. If not, it's another water sign, Cancer or Scorpio. And the 9 of Wands just speaks about, honestly, you've got a lot on your plate. I feel like you have a lot of commitments when it comes to your intimate relationships, your friendships, your family, work, you know, you've got a lot going on, Pisces, okay? And that's where you kind of, you're feeling the pressure. And that's not, it's like not great for your sign, okay? Because a lot of you prefer to be more go with the flow. You prefer to be in this dreamy energy and kind of like, it's okay, we'll figure it out, we'll see how it comes. And, you know, you don't like to have too much rigidness in your life, but this energy is kind of, you know, forcing you to kind of pull your shit together and keep it together. What's interesting is that you have the Queen of Cups, which shows me your energy. It's someone that's very nurturing and loving and kind, whether you're a male or female. And then you have the 4 of Pentacles. So you start off with the 5 of Pentacles and then you go to the 4 of Pentacles, okay, with a little bit of an emotional push and pull in between, and a card of 7 Pentacles, so being patient. So I talked about manifesting wealth last week, and again, I feel like money's a hot topic for you, either saving money or trying to build it, because this is a card for me that speaks about holding on to your money for something foundational. Fours represent foundation, okay? Four of Wands represent marriage. Maybe you're trying to save your pennies for a wedding. Maybe you're trying to save, it also represents home. Maybe you're trying to save for a home or a new business location. It's something to do with your foundation, and it's causing you a little bit of anxiety because you're trying to get there, but you're also questioning the method of how the money's going to come, rather than just trying to be in flow and allow it to come to you. Because it will come to you, Pisces, okay? When you are in your element of intuition and you are balanced and you are focused in that sense, you know everything flows to you. When you're out of alignment with that and you're in this kind of energy, this stressy kind of stressy energy, there's no other way of putting it, then you're blocking that flow of abundance to you, okay? Can I have additional guidance card for Pisces couples? And if your partner is being offered a job or something that could take them away from you, let them go, okay? Let them go do what they need to do. They're not going to leave you. I don't have any cards that show me that. I'm not seeing that energy. I'm going to take this one. Yeah. Oh, that's so spot on. So the card that came out, it's this really cool illustration. It's got a flamingo on it, and I'll show you. It says number 3, between worlds. Do you see it's like between one phase of darkness and the other? And for me, that's very much what I see in your reading here, what I was saying about your energy, right? You know, you have the choice of if you want to stay in this funk and this frustration, or you pull yourself out of it and you go, yep, that's what it is. The money will come to me when it's meant to. It's all going to work out. It always does. Transitions, not being quite out of one situation and fully engaged in another, temporary blindness and no man's land. This is a time to explore new energy between you and another. It's not a moment for certainty, but rather for discovery and curiosity. You don't yet know if this will last forever, so allow yourself to explore who you are and what is reflected back to you. This relationship is meant to educate you about yourself. What do you need? What do you like or dislike? What values are important to you? You are in a critical phase of your relationship that is not to be dismissed or hurried. Now, that's a very specific message for some of you, and it is for some of you. Some of you that are in new relationships and your partner's being offered this role that could potentially take them away. I feel like the most important thing here is to kind of, like as the card said, assess where you stand in that relationship, how it looks now, how it could look in the future, and also what you need to give and take when it comes in terms of love. For now, I feel like until you get to that Virgo full moon, it's really a time of introspection and trying to find your balance again, Pisces. All right, I hope you found this reading helpful. It was a pleasure doing it for you guys. Much love and light, and I'll be back with you next week. Take care.